I just hit the stream button. How's it look? We up?
Yeah, see the link. Yeah.
Looks good.
All right, I posted it. I'm just posting on our thing.
Okay. Can they hear the audio? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, looks like they're just starting right with it.
Oh. I like that.
Oh, they mess it up. Her eyes are not right at all.
All right, Hian's about to join us. All right, and that's it.
You're not wrong.
Please welcome Yoshinori Kitase, producer, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I apologize, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer.
You know that date we gave yesterday? Yeah, we're going to have to push that one more year.
I have no idea what he's
大
saying.
変嬉しく思います。22年間の時を経て、あのキャラクターたちが
There's
非
subtitles
常
on
に
this?
美しく、さらに魅力的になって帰ってきました。
I'm very happy to be able to
okay.
introduce this long-beloved title once again. After 22 years, the
This lady
familiar
does all the
characters we
translation
love
for
have returned
FF14
while
also.
becoming more beautiful and captivating than ever
He
before.
just really just said, I can't believe
今まで
I
応援
signed up
し
for
続
this
けて
again.
くださっているファンの皆さん、長年のサポートありがとうございます。大変お待たせいたしました。新たなる冒険へと共に踏み出すことを非常に楽しみにしております。
To our longtime fans, we thank you for your support and patience over these years, and we look forward to embarking on this journey together.
FF7 のをリメイクするにあたって、ファイナルファンタジー7の世界観やキャラクターたちをより深く今回は描いております。ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクプロジェクトの最初の作品となる本作では、ミッドガルのストーリーを広大にかつ緻密に語っております。またゲームデザインも今作用に最適化しておりまして、ブルーレイ2枚組相当のボリュームを見込んでおります。一本の独立したゲームとして十分期待に応える作品になっております。
Remaking Final Fantasy VII has allowed us to dive much deeper into the world and its characters than ever before. The game design was optimized for this title as well, and we anticipate 2 Blu-ray discs worth of gameplay content.
Does that mean 2 games?
The first game in this project expands on the story of Midgar and is such an elaborate retelling that it has become a solid standalone game in its own right.
これからご紹介する映像およびゲームプレイで、ファンの方の、期待を決して裏切らない皆さんのね、よく知っているFF7 に再会できることとなります。
So it's gonna be all in Midgard?
Through the content we are about to unveil today, and through all that we have yet to unveil, we will not disappoint your expectations.
That's a bold
Yeah, we'll
statement.
Union with the Final Fantasy VII you know is
what we-
near.
それと同時にですね、当時を知らないゲームファンの方は、全く新しいね、ファイナルファンタジーと出会うことになります。
To newcomers who never played the original, we present to you a completely new Final Fantasy and a perfect starting point to explore the world of Final Fantasy VII.
Please welcome Neil Pabone, Senior Manager, Product Marketing.
No one cares,
Square-Enix.
Neil. Show us the footage.
はい、本日はですね、ニールにゲームプレイを紹介してもらいます。
So, Neil is here to introduce you and walk you through gameplay.
Thank you, Katase-san. All right, everyone, let's mosey. Final Fantasy VII Remake features a hybrid gameplay system that merges real-time action with strategic command-based combat. For starters, each press of the square button is a swing of Cloud's Buster Sword. Cloud attacks, dodges, and blocks all in real time. His standard attacks do some damage, but they barely scratch the surface of
This is a lot
Cloud's
of
true
information.
potential. Succeeding on the battlefield requires much more than just hacking and slashing. Cloud needs to be tactical. He needs ATB. 2 ATB bars are displayed in the lower right. These fill up slowly over time, but fill much faster as Cloud lands
There we
standard
go.
attacks. Once an ATB bar is full, you can enter tactical
Well, we're
mode,
pretty right so far.
where time slows to a crawl and you have the opportunity to choose actions from the command menu. Katase-san, I've had the pleasure of seeing quite a bit of the game, but tactical mode never gets old for me. I could just sit here all day long and watch this beautiful slow motion action.
観客の皆さんはね、おそらくね、他の部分ももう少し見たいのではないかと思いますが、皆さんいかがでしょう。
So is this a
I
wait
think
mode?
the audience would like to see more. Isn't that right, everyone?
Yeah.
I guess.
I think there's gonna be a
Fair enough.
switch
Good point,
between
good
like
point.
tactical mode and action
Yeah.
mode.
Well, once in
So
tactical
you can play
mode, you can choose to
strategically or
perform
play more
various
action-like.
abilities, such as Cloud's Braver attack. Using an item in battle will deplete an ATB charge, and if Cloud
serious
has the right
Matrix vibes
materia equipped and enough MP, he can use ATB charges to cast spells. Of course, this being a remake, we're sure to see some familiar faces. With the use of his iconic gun arm, Barrett is able to target enemies at a distance. Barrett's standard attacks generate ATB charges similar to Cloud, but his abilities are entirely different. Switching between characters in combat is done with a single button press, which makes rotating through party members a snap. Speaking of other party members, Katase-san, when are we going to see Tifa in action?
Maybe soon.
All right. Characters will continue to fight even when you're not
soon.
controlling them directly.
More like right
but it's
now.
up to you to choose how and when ATB charges are used. You can maximize your effectiveness
Please
by
be
switching
excited.
between characters or issuing commands to characters with full
Nice.
ATB bars. Every enemy has a focus gauge that fills up as you do damage. When the gauge is full, the enemy becomes staggered
like that
and you'll
staggered.
deal bonus damage. Tactical mode evokes the command selections from the original Final Fantasy VII and allows players to enjoy battle while taking the time to think strategically.
Oh,
For players who prefer fast-paced action, abilities and spells can be bound to shortcuts for immediate execution. Shortcuts make combat extremely dynamic, but the choice of using them is entirely up to you. Right, Katase-san?
そうですね、プレイスタイルに合わせて楽しめるゲームになっておりますので、ぜひご期待ください。
That's right. The game has been made so that you can choose how to play. I hope players get excited about this.
Well, that's a brief introduction to combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and we look forward to showing you a whole lot more in the coming months. For now, let's see how Cloud and Barrett do against a more formidable foe.
oh,
Um,
I'm getting a call.
You double-crossing!
the guard
mean,
scorpions again.
Hands up! What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight
Deluxe armor plating, with the internals to be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option.
Shit!
Should I be worried?
Hello, Ian.
It's on you.
Guess
I
it's
just
my
missed like
turn.
10 seconds there.
They're just fighting the guard scorpion again.
All right, Ian.
I ain't gonna get away. Oh yeah! Time for some hardcore payback.
He wants me to invite him in the app.
Going all out.
Scorpion Symphony now.
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan?
Attack when the tail is up.
It's my time to shine. Bring it on. About damn time. Ain't that something you want to say to yours too?
Bingo. Focus on that core.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time.
Cloud sounds a lot younger.
Yeah.
He does, yeah.
This is now.
There's so much going on. I just want to slow this down for a moment.
This is looking pretty good so far.
I do like that tactical mode. It looks like it offers like a cool dynamic to it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Heal up soon.
Final Fantasy 15 had something similar, where if you just
You don't want to be hit by that
let go of the
laser.
controls, I think you got like a slowdown.
Yeah, they offered that wait mode to try to make it more strategic. The
Cover behind that debris.
It
problem
was just too slow if you played it that way, though.
yeah, and it was like tacked on to a system that didn't call for it. This looks like it's built from the ground up for it. This looks harder than the original game.
Again and again and again.
Yeah, just a
Oh,
tad
there's some
bit.
tail laser. I remember that.
I think this boss fight is like 3 minutes or so in the original game, right?
Yeah, about roughly.
This is the thing. We've only seen parts from Midgar. I'm starting to think that maybe this first game is mostly Midgar.
yeah,
I think he said that in the beginning.
yeah, he said the whole part one's going to be in Midgar.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I was trying to get Dion on the call.
Defy coming. This one right here.
So it really makes me wonder how many parts are in this game.
I don't think so. And down goes another. Follow you in, boy.
Yeah.
Taking over. Going in. You're as good as dead.
Yeah, Victory Fanfare.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Please welcome Tetsuya Nomura, director, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I've never said his name like that ever.
Thank you for joining us, Nomura-san. It is an absolute honor to have you here. Katase-san, how do you feel working with Nomura-san once again on Final Fantasy VII Remake?
はい、彼とはですね、原作の FF7 以降、何作もね、一緒にね、
He's wearing
その後
shorts.
も仕事はしてるんですけども、今作のようにね、再びね、ディレクション、キャラクターデザイナー、そしてね、ストーリーとね、がっつり組むのはまた久しぶりなのでね、22年前と全く変わらない熱量でね、今作でも取り組んでいる姿を見てね、私も正直ね、喜んでいます。
Since the original Final Fantasy VII, I've worked with him on many titles, but it has been a while since we've actually had him work so heavily on a project like this, from the direction to character design to the story. And I'm really happy to see him working on this title with the same passion that he had 22 years ago.
はい。
野村さん、コメントどうぞ。
はい。今まで結構長い間お待たせしましたが、ずっと応援してくださっているファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございました。そしてですね、皆さん今日初めて、プレイ画面を結構長めに見たと思いますが、おそらく想像してたものとは少し違ったんじゃないかなと、思っております。
So first and foremost, we wanted to extend our gratitude to those who have been waiting so patiently and have been supporting us for such a long time until now. And also, we've taken a look at gameplay right now, and we fairly showed you a good bit.
でですね、そういうわけなので、皆さんぜひ触れてみたいんじゃないかなと思いましてですね、実際に、触ってみたいですかね。
And I was wondering, you guys want to actually play the game?
Uh-oh.
ということでですね、明日から開催されます E3 のですね、Square-Enix ブースの方で、7リメイクプレイアブル出展していますので、ぜひ機会のある方は、触れてみてください。
So we actually have playable demo kiosks available at the Square-Enix E3 booth. So I hope you have the opportunity to try it out.
Well,
should have went.
Get your plane ticket, go to California.
You better put that demo on.
それではですね、最後に、皆さんにご覧いただきたいものがありますので、ぜひ、昨日はですね、コンサートの方でショート版のトレーラーを、公開しましたけども、今日はロング版をご用意してますので、ぜひご覧ください。
So finally, there is something that we wanted to show you. Yesterday, we showed you a short version of a trailer at the Final Fantasy VII concert. But today we have a longer version.
はい。それではお願いします。
All right, please take a look.
Another screenshot you'll see all around the web. Is the intro? Wow.
Look how big they make Midgar look.
Yeah, that looks really, really cool.
The scaling's really nice.
So many little details.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
Oh, we're getting some proper music.
There we go. It's still in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, but he had Jesse on the back.
You think he's a keeper?
Oh my god.
I swear they showed this guard scorpion
Look
fight
at the
again.
bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice.
Help me!
Oh, it's our old Tifa.
There she is. We've toned it down a little bit.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, Cloud's drinking, man.
Well, I want to see if that Texas sign is in this bar.
She's mostly
I know we have to
unchanged.
think big if we're
He's just
gonna
got
make
a
it
shirt
count.
under a shirt. That's about it.
But not like this. I feel trapped. My turn.
Get going.
I'm getting really hyped for this.
She looks great. She just looks updated.
Got you now.
Need some spells.
Somersaults. Air
Where's
buster.
this?
Dolphin kick.
Oh, he was wielding hard edge. He's wielding hard edge.
Oh, sweet.
Changing weapons.
Yeah, see that?
Cloud, I have a favor to ask of you. Run away. You have to leave.
I hate that
You
voice.
have to leave.
You bastard! Yeah!
Hold on to that hatred.
Come on, give us some outside of Midgar stuff.
Receive bonus summon material DLC.
Why the fuck is the... Look at how... Well, whatever.
Huh. I just want to know more info, like the world structure and maybe
yeah.
the places.
I really
There's
wanna-
gonna be interviews. Come on, there's gonna be interviews after this, so...
Yeah. That's okay, you all can leave now.
Hey, just the son I wanted to see.
There has... I wonder if there's gonna be more.
I was gonna say this is not the Final Fantasy VII remake.
I know what happened with you guys in Seattle.
What's... That's like a bad timing thing to like start off with Final Fantasy VII and then jump into Life is Strange. Like, who cares?
Hipsters doing hipster things.
Ready when you are, young master.
Oh my god, this is so exciting.
Is it?
Oh my gosh.
I love the setting. It's so beautiful, man.
Time to hit the road.
So I don't know if these audio levels are good. So has anybody
Life is
watched the
Tumblr.
comments?
You'll be fine, Daniel. As long as we're together.
I want to see what his power can do.
Come on, Daniel. You got this.
Starting to be able
So
to
you
control
guys
his
want that
powers.
collector's edition, or
Sure.
Oh no.
No, I shouldn't
if the
do
price is right? But if they're going to be like $300 for this figurine, I'll be like, no.
No! Whoa!
I'm not buying the collector's edition if it's only set in Midgar.
Oh, God.
Where's Dad?
So sorry, Daniel. I'm really glad I got to meet you.
It's the same for me.
Bro hug.
What a nice dude, man.
It's the puppy! The puppy!
We got a puppy!
This is painful for me.
Come on!
Run!
Also, did you notice how fat, like, the
Do it, Daniel!
well, we can go back and look at it later, but did you see how, like, fat the cover was?
God damn it.
Is it on
Stop,
multiple
Daniel. I
discs?
said stop!
Don't run me!
Well, they said that
So
it,
intense.
enough to fill 2 Blu-ray
Not
discs.
yours.
It could be, but they used the. But they had like a steel art book and everything, and Kingdom Hearts has used that same box, and it just had like
Okay.
stuff in it.
They just had like bonus material.
You can put multiple discs in a single Blu-ray cover.
All right, let's go back to Final
This is
Fantasy
boring.
VII.
Yeah, go back to Final Fantasy VII. Nobody cares about this stuff anymore.
Like, go back to Cloud.
We got
From
20
ages
minutes of
long
it. That was
ago.
pretty good.
Miasma has blanketed the world.
Hey, Crystal Chronicles.
Crystals keep the deadly miasma in check. The crystal's power is not eternal.
I like the music though. That's nice music.
These are the chronicles of brave young
The frame rate
adventurers
is
who journey to protect
maybe it's just a stream.
Yeah, who knows? We'll have to see a full quality trailer.
If we had no crystals, miasma would consume us all, correct?
This game, when it came out, was like the bastard child of Final Fantasy, and like everyone was talking smack about it. But now it's like revered as a classic. Interesting.
It's the first Final Fantasy to be on Nintendo since the Super
the
Nintendo
adventure
era.
close at hand. The journey now unfolds on smartphones.
Which I will not be playing it like that.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. This winter, embark on a new journey once more.
It's interesting to me. I like that.
Mobile, Switch, and PS4.
Lead us on our way.
I might pirate this game.
I want to see what modders do with it. That'll be interesting to see.
Well, mod it into Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
It could.
I'd be for that.
Maybe they could add some story to this game, though.
Now the true lesson begins.
Maybe the characters could talk to each other.
This is the beginning of your end.
Conjure lightning.
This will settle things.
This looks really good, though.
It's still one of the most beautiful pixel art games I've ever seen.
Let's end this, shall we?
My brand, I'll strike you down.
I'm ready for you.
This is our chance.
Alright, let me see if I can get some comments. We have.
Got a couple of people.
I'm so unprofessional today. I'm like literally in bed, but whatever.
Well, I just got it on full screen because I came home from work and didn't have enough time to set up a fancy display.
What
so.
would you sacrifice for power?
Everything.
Oh, this game again.
What game is this?
It's Last Remnant.
The Last Remnant, yeah.
Yeah, I bought
they
this.
already released this.
This is, yeah, they took it off Steam. I remember it. I bought it and I still haven't played it.
Yeah, that's much.
I remember it just had a really annoying combat system. That's all I remember.
The 360 version's unplayable, and the RNG and the battle system's really bad. But, I mean, the story's okay-ish.
That's what we want from a game. Okay-ish story.
Oh, it's on the Switch.
Shadow Drop.
I want to play it
Available
now
tonight.
because it's on the Switch.
Probably like $50 though.
Probably.
Dragon Quest?
So, a question: since
yeah.
I came in late, right? Did the Final Fantasy VII like playthrough section? Did it start with like the battle, or how much did they show?
Oh,
the
hi,
battle
Ian.
system?
They showed like a full fight against the Guard
Guard
Scorpion.
Scorpion. They didn't like show him like running around the reactor and shit.
They showed a little bit. They showed off Tifa. Also, she's
I think-
for the most part true to her character.
Yeah, I saw the trailer, but I didn't see like the entirety of like the play thing in the beginning, the gameplay thing.
I think that before we do the podcast, I'm going to go back and watch that 20 minutes again.
I really want to do that as well.
I really feel like I don't know. I only know as much as I did before.
Well,
Yeah.
we know that it seems like it's taking place in Midgar.
Well, I think the battle system showed a lot of stuff that we weren't entirely sure about. Right? It's how when you select commands, it seems that time stops.
Yeah, I noticed that. It almost looks like it
So
just
it's-
kind of, it could be semi-turn based almost, and that it lets you kind of have a wait mode where you can kind of take your time and be a little more tactical.
Yeah, it seems like it's literally just like the original battle system, except that you can run around and attack and do shit while you wait for the ATB. Like it's literally like a hybrid between the new and the old.
Yeah, they confirmed that the ATB gauge charges by itself, but it charges faster if you strike.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were right on the money.
That's what it looked like when they were talking about it. I was I was kind of impressed with ourselves.
Climb the highest mountains, catch the sunset.
We did it.
A good team effort.
Rest up for your next day of adventure.
I want to play this.
But beware.
This is a very odd game to talk about at E3, though, I feel.
Need to be dispatched with cunning composure.
Well, they're really trying to sell Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest Builders is a lot of fun, though.
But what I want to know about is the 16-bit version coming to the West. That's what I want to know.
No, they already confirmed it's coming this fall.
I want to see like more stuff about that, though.
Mm-hmm. They might.
Work together with your villagers.
I just want to see more Final Fantasy VII, man. Come on.
I mean, yeah. It could do the whole hour on Final Fantasy VII. That would be great.
They did announce that like they will have kiosks available to play.
I was about to bring
and we're
that up.
all waiting for. Come on, say you can download the demo on your PS4. Just say it. Like they didn't say it.
So I'm going to be interested to see what some of the people that went to the presentation say after they got to play the game.
Yeah.
Because this is like, I feel like it's been really popular not to go to E3. And, you see that everywhere. Everyone's like, I'm not going. I'm just going to watch it. I'm not going. I'm just going to watch it. This is the one year where if you're at least interested in Final Fantasy VII, that would have been the best time to go.
Hey, cool. Co-op.
This announcer is so funny. Like,
The road to build is paved with peril, young builder. Only you can defeat the children of Argon.
Yeah, he's kind of preposterous.
Bring an end to destruction and save the world in Dragon Quest Builders 2!
This guy needs to calm down.
there's no way he's that excited for this game.
All right, where's my paycheck?
He always talks like that.
Yeah,
Time to
it's
go!
like, yeah, time to go, son. Time to go to school.
Here you go, Hat.
All right. I want to see what it looks like on the Switch. Here we go. Obviously,
I played this game not even a year ago, and
ooh, there we go.
played for all of it again. Yes.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe
The full orchestra. Supposed to have some more story content too for some of the characters, from what I read.
This is the definite edition, right?
Yep.
Aside from the fact that I can't play this on the PS4 Pro or PC.
More content. You can play the entire game in 16-bit mode.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up though.
Definite edition S. What's the S for?
Sucks. No. Switch.
Super cool.
I don't know.
And back to Final Fantasy
At least
VII.
it's not Dragon Quest 11 NT. Random.
Yeah, I have a feeling the interviews are probably going to answer the rest of the stuff.
This is just padding.
Goetia? I've never heard of that. Or
This
this.
Portals or something?
These are
Like-
indie games from. I tried Children of the Zodiacs, but it wasn't.
Very good.
Oh, it's kind of disappointing.
Oh my godheads.
Fair Effect. I actually want to play that because I like the original two games.
The controls, if you go back and play the original, are very archaic, I feel like.
Well, they're tank controls, so
It's terrible. Very, very awkward.
oh, that's is that? No, it's not.
It's FF15
We're
again.
a family of motorsport fans from Mexico, and we're the founders of Original Fire Games.
Over the last few decades, we have seen a
I was about to make a really mean joke, but I'm not going to.
Nowadays, you can drive almost any type of car amazing recreations of the best tracks in the world.
However, we believe it's time to try something different. We want to do this by reviving a style that pioneered racing games decades ago.
Our game mixes top-down racing with a classic, sharp arcade look and tactile driving physics, which brings together a whole range of styles and
Oh
eras
no.
of motorsport.
Is it those like old school SNES racers with tank controls? Because they were horrible back then, they're still gonna be horrible if you make them now.
Oh, these type of games.
Top down.
So I don't think I played one of these types of games longer than maybe 2 or 3 minutes ever, and one sitting.
Last time I played a game like that was on Mario Odyssey. That mini game.
I wonder if there's like one of those glowing signs above the stage that says like, now you applaud or whatever.
It says, please be excited.
Woo!
See, we're gonna make a first-person shooter World War II game, but ours is gonna be different.
Japan wins in this one.
It's gonna rely on RNG.
There are multiple game modes for you and your team to dive into. Test your skills in domination, capture the flag, or team deathmatch, and perfect your tactics in the highly competitive war-type game mode.
They just make this game, then like the Japanese producer overlooking it is like, but do they have to win?
It's like just leave this part out.
Kill some Nazis.
And rank up to demonstrate your battalion
Brad Pitt wants out.
1944 prowess and unlock visual customization.
Time to kill some Nazis.
I feel like I keep seeing the same sequence of events over and over again.
That's because all sequences in World War II shooters look the same.
It's just like immediately cuts to him like shooting somebody, and then it cuts out shooting someone else.
Man, I wish I got a better look at the name of the different players there, because I'm sure there has to be like a Nutbag or Teabagger 58 or something like that. And just ruining the shot, ruining the trailer.
I did wonder if that Crystal Chronicles games could be crossplay between the 4 platforms. That'd be pretty nice.
That'd be kind of cool.
What was it? PS4, Switch,
Android, and iOS.
Android and iOS, yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Right, so nobody came to watch that trailer.
Woo!
Oh, you always get the filler stuff in these.
Square-Enix music.
No one came to watch this either. Although this does have.
Start playing One Winged Angel, right? It has to be.
Coffee shop.
That girl's name tag Tifa? Yes, it is. Oh, the Spotify thing.
This is actually kind of cool. Although I could already do this on YouTube, but.
Dancing Mad? Oh.
But does the music stop when I get text messages?
What? That was disappointing. They didn't actually play anything. And who the fuck just goes to a cafe and fires up the fanfare?
They also just put
that girl.
all their music on Spotify.
Some Kingdom Hearts.
Right?
Kingdom
Yeah, they put it all.
22 more minutes.
So why would you put all of the Final Fantasy music on Spotify and then release like a
trailer?
The code Ward
a separate application for the same thing?
Yeah, I didn't really think that Kingdom Hearts 3 needed more story. I just wanted more. I just wanted to show more boss fights off. But
this trailer is so awfully like directed. Like, what's with like the no voices and the weird captions and shit? There's no sound. There's just like
why would
generic
you do that?
music.
Maybe they haven't gotten the voice actors to do their stuff.
They haven't gotten the
don't
sound
show
effects
this.
either.
Alright, so you can play as other characters, Roxas.
They probably haven't decided what they're going to say yet. They'll just work it out later.
Yeah, that's Nomura. That's he does that in like the voice acting booth.
It's like, okay, their lips move for 12 seconds. Fill it with words.
The other way, I'll voice act all of them.
You go. I don't care.
I'll just keep playing dumb, just like this plot. The names in this game. Luxord. It's the dumbest name ever imagined. Come
Gotta
on.
have an X in it, man.
I don't have any intention to play
Well,
that.
Ford.
Please welcome Naoki Yoshida, producer.
Oh yeah,
and
this is
Eric.
my stuff here.
Final Fantasy 14 online.
Final Fantasy 16 announcement? That'd make me lose my mind.
It'll be stuff I already know, but Shadowbringers could be a damn good time end of this month.
This event got
This is my
bombed
boy.
right now. That would rush. That's all.
Hi guys, my name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy 14。今日はですね、すみません、短い時間ですが、僕からはいよいよこの7月2日発売となるファイナルファンタジー14拡張パッケージ第3弾、漆黒のヴィランズの紹介をさせていただきます。
I'd like to take a little bit of your time to show off Shadowbringers Final Fantasy 14 third expansion pack, which is releasing on July the 2nd.
I can't wait to be great.
2013年に新生オルゼア・レルムリボーンが発売されてから、6年が経ちました。なんと世界で累計登録アカウント数1600万を突破し、なんとこのですね、漆黒のヴィランズの発売を前にして、有料会員数も
They say that in Japan, that having big ears like that is a sign of having good like business sense. People with heirs like that always get rich, according to Japanese faceology.
This like
funny
Star Trek Deep Space Nine stuff, or
Well, this is like a common sense in Japan.
We've reached the highest number of active
If you have heirs like that, you're gonna be rich.
history for the launch of Shadowbringers. This is all thanks to our players,
Just
our
like,
warriors of
please
light.
list your ear size on the resume, right?
It has to be like because it's like the same shape as the fat Buddha. Like the fat Buddha has like those ears.
Oh, this is like the motivation for the Ferengi. Because that was their thing. Big ears
as more than a simple expansion pack,
great business
but as a
sense.
new game filled with volume and gameplay experiences.
Because he
that
knows
are
how to
comparable
listen,
a
right?
brand new standalone RPG title.
また新種であ
Listen to the
るガンブレ
consumers.
イカー、それから踊り子、新種族のロスガルとビエラなど、これからファイナルファンタジー14を始める皆さんにも多数の新規の要素が用意されています。
And there's so many new elements in the game for those who have yet to play Final Fantasy XIV, including 2 new jobs, the Gunbreaker and the Dancer, as well as 2 new playable races, the Frothgar and the Viera.
The Frothgar.
ぜひ
Essentially
シリーズ
Ronzo.
の最新作として
He's like sitting here making these announcements in Japanese. Nobody cheers. Like that's how he knows nobody speaks Japanese in the audience.
漆黒のヴィランズをお楽しみください。
We're excited to bring Shadowbringers as the latest installment in the Final Fantasy franchise for our fans to enjoy, at least until 2020 March 3rd, when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out.
Yeah, because then they're gonna have some kind of campaign, right?
ローンチとなりますが、この場で世界
Kinda
初公
tie-in.
開となるその漆黒のヴィランズのローンチトレーラーをご覧いただこうと思います。
We are pleased to bring a world premiere of the launch trailer for Shadowbringers releasing
They'll-
on July the 2nd.
They'll launch a new class of Kate Sith lookalike creatures. Because that's everybody's favorite character.
Yeah, man. Put
He
him.
did specifically mention a while ago that Sephiroth would never be a boss fight in this game. So that's something.
Pray tell, did we last have a dark night? Over 100 bleeding years ago. That's when.
You have to keep putting those.
You're a wizard, Harry.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future.
That's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back.
It's crazy.
The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor.
Yeah, so it's like this world we go to is like the opposite, where light's actually consuming the world, and you have to become the warrior of darkness to bring the balance back to this world.
Society. But they must be fed with ether. Living ether.
This world is beyond saving. Like those who try to save it. This world has had its fill of heroes. Everything we did, everything we gave, what was it for?
I don't know, Eric. This is looking pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, interesting. You could say that. I have so many questions. It makes, I'm excited for it.
How many years have I waited for this moment?
Doesn't even look like the same game.
For the one possessed of her blessing.
I tell you, man, the story in this game just keeps getting better and better and better the more you play it.
Visually, it looks really good too.
Yeah, they finally dropped the 32-bit modes of the game.
The will of the
star
was made manifest.
Yeah, the 32-bit modes of the
Sorry,
game.
I can only assume I misheard, but it sounded an awful lot like
They're only
they were
limited
implying
by
both
the
Zodiac and
PS4
Hyden
at this
are
point.
not gods. But
They are gods after a fashion.
It's weird because the first time I played this was the PS3.
Eldest and most powerful of primal.
The guy in the back.
June 28th if you pre-order.
I'm surprised that there are any people left, because like they should be heading off to play the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, right?
Oh, they're probably... Well, I guess you could get in line if they're not up yet.
Oh,
it's the Silent Man 2.
World War II drama.
Hey, look,
It's the
zombie.
Silent Man, the Quiet Man 2.
I'm sure this zombie post-apocalyptic game is going to be different from the others.
Ah, man, this is a new concept. They haven't thought of this before.
Yeah, you're the zombie.
It's gonna be a comedy.
Oh, it's a Dying Light ripoff.
This is Midgar.
It just makes me really wonder, does anyone get into these boardrooms and like, hey, you know there's already like 1 million of these games, right? And they're like,
But this is
yeah?
literally Dying Light, right?
This song might get this video taken down. I don't know.
I know the name of this group, I just can't remember it.
Dying Light 2.
Oh, it was Dying Light. Okay.
Oh, they showed that at the Xbox thing. Also,
And Final Fantasy VII Remake, please.
I think that was it.
Well, they haven't shown Oninaki yet, right?
They're gonna finish it off with Avengers, though.
That's true. It's 50-minute mark. I can't.
2 celebrated RPG classics finally come west.
And the other one's gonna be Secret of Mana Collection. Looks pretty.
Looks nice.
I don't know. There's something about it.
The Saga games are a really hard sell for me, just for how they're structured.
Yeah.
Your choices matter. Signed BioWare.
Not buying the game. That's a pretty heavy choice. I mean, it looks like a good remaster. Saga Scarlet Grace.
It's been out on Android in Japan for a long while. I've been eyeing it, but it's like I'm not a huge fan of how it tackles storytelling. So
yeah,
it really baffles me how they do it, because it feels so non-linear and directionless that like it's hard to get into the story because of it. And they have like a lot of back story, especially like in Romancing Saga 2. It's like it was so hard to get into just because I could not figure it out.
Just gives you too many options.
I don't say too many options. It's just like they throw something at you and like, all right, go out and play the game. It's like, do you know where to go? You're like, no. Still not
like the music.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Enjoyed by fans the world over, has surpassed 39 million downloads.
Except for me.
Now, Square-Enix proudly presents the international reveal of a
the
new
battle
title
systems
born
was
from the
really boring to me.
FFBE universe.
Just like hit a
War of the
bunch of buttons
Visions,
and wait for it to
Final
go.
Fantasy Brave Exvius. These 2 titles, FFBE and War of the Visions, will be the pillars of the growing world of Lapis.
oh, they're gonna do like a 13 kind of thing. They're gonna make it a.
This is the story of Ardora, a continent of
Mythos.
Lapis. A tiny
You should
spark
never
here
announce
ignites the
mobile
flames that
game
would
at E3.
embroil the entire continent in conflict.
You can. You just
If it
make
looks
sure
good.
you have something really good to share also.
Conflict, later spoken of.
I just feel like it's such a gutsy move.
War of the Visions.
If it looks like a decent game, but if it just looks shit, then
Leonis,
Well, this all looks nice, but then they're going to show actual gameplay, and it's not going to be that exciting.
I can tell you this. Metroid Federation Force would have not have gotten so much shit if it had a Metroid game announced before it.
And it's brave and
Yeah.
wise
Like an actual
king.
Metroid game.
Well, you could say that about the Diablo on mobile announcement too.
Where the king of
Yeah, if they
the
announced
Savages
Diablo
has
4
organized
before
the
that,
barbarian tribes
Immortal would
into
not
Ardor's
have gotten nearly
mightiest
as much
militant
flack.
state.
They probably would have made a lot more money.
Yeah.
People would have tried it.
Wesset,
They're like, hey, here's
the great
Immortal to
eastern
hold you
kingdom, over which reigns its icy despot.
Oh, they already showed this trailer.
They're showing a trailer.
That's
We've
a
already
lot
seen.
of art
Religious
and
city-state
very
with
little
believers
gameplay.
throughout Ardora, founded by one
Man, the
who
artwork
claims
looks
to
nice.
be God.
Yeah, I like the artwork.
Each burden with its own dignity. Thus is the curtain drawn on a struggle in which the fate of
Oh, it's a
nations
strategy game.
rests.
Oh,
All is for one's
okay.
homeland.
that didn't look too bad, but they could have showed a bit more. Ah, the character models look really cool.
War of the Visions. Final Fantasy. Brave Exvius. Now in development.
That actually looked halfway interesting.
Not Final Fantasy Tactics, but it'll do.
Oh, if it has a good story, and if it's like, I hope it's like a single purchase game.
A lot of hoping.
Yeah. For Square Enix, right? People can fly. Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, we haven't talked to any of these people.
All right, everyone, get on your roofs and start flapping.
Yeah. I'll throw one of these people in this company off a rooftop, and we'll see what happens. Gears of War. That's not Gears of War.
Thing is, with the FF7 remake, they just said there's gonna be so much more to show at E3, and I mean, we got a little more, but like we already had a good idea of what the battle system was going to be. It's just they just kind of filled in some small blanks.
Yeah,
like we still have no idea how the structure of the game works. Like, how do you traverse from zones or the world?
Yeah, like they could have shown us something a bit more, like, I don't know, substantial. But we don't know how long the gameplay demo is going to be. If it's just going to be finding the guard scorpion, or if it's literally like we might be getting immediate, like 30 minutes gameplay video up on YouTube pretty soon, right? Somebody playing through the entire demo, and we might get a better idea.
It's going to be like shaky cell phone cam.
Yeah, it's not going to be,
you know,
on
the
the
shoulder.
Please welcome.
Oh, we're gonna get some proper ones, because usually when they have like floor demonstrations like that, they have it set up so certain people can actually record the thing. That tends to be the case, as far as I know.
That would be nice.
I remember with Kingdom Hearts, they had to have some. They'd let you set up like a camera stand, right? And it had to be off the TV. It was weird.
Bulletstorm and gives judgment. Yeah, any Bulletstorm fans in the house?
Oh.
Right.
It sounds like there's only like 2 people left in the audience.
Feels great to be here and feels amazing to be able to finally
They're just like
announce
photoshopping the audience,
Outriders.
just talking in front of a blue screen.
As long as it's not that screamer from the Bethesda one last night. My God, I wanted to take a plane ticket to California and just slap
You
him.
guys are amazing. I know that some of you are watching this live. So
Bad.
4 a.m. in the morning, Poland. So make a noise for them, please.
It's okay. In Poland, everybody's awake all the time drinking vodka, so it's no problem.
Thank you. And of course, Square Enix for the help and support as we work together on this exciting new IP.
I like how he
You know,
decided to
over
call
the
out
past
Poland
few years,
at this
People Can
presentation.
Fly
It
has
was,
grown
that was
to
odd.
over 200 developers.
Pol-
4
Polish
studios across
nationalists.
Poland, UK,
They
most
really
recently
appreciated that.
US, bring you what is our most ambitious show to date. Present more. To present more of our vision, I would like to take this moment to introduce a short
What did he
video
say? Show more
from
Final
our game
Fantasy VII?
director, Bartek Mik. So thanks a
I
lot.
missed it.
More on Outriders this winter. Thank you.
Three minutes left. Anything good?
Shooters are in our
No,
DNA.
more of this.
It's our passion. And it's what we do. Outriders draws on all our experience from all our previous
We
titles.
kill people, we smuggle people.
It's a game
We are
we
Nico
wanted to
Bellic.
make for a very long time.
Nico
We
Bellic, the
describe
company.
Outriders as a dark, modern shooter built with traditional values. By
And
that,
this is a shot of
we
our
mean we are
office.
creating an experience with a strong story that you can enjoy.
Just
with
watching
your
that
friends
Shadowbringers
or
trailer.
on
I
your
just
own.
want June 28th to be a thing already.
We want to tell a complete story.
You can tell that these
We are
people
confident we are
have all
building
seen
a shooter
things.
with a powerful
They all
gameplay,
have like the
incredible
1,000-yard stairs.
Like
and
we
a
haven't
hostile
been
new
let
world.
out of here in like
We want to spend
a year and a
many
half.
hours in.
You
It's
blink, you don't
something
get
we had
paid.
in our heads ever since People Can Fly left Epic Games.
We don't have weakness in this
Outriders
company.
is a 1-2 or 3-player.
It's like
drop-in,
you don't
drop-out
find a bug, they
shooter.
take you out back, they slit your
In our
throat.
game, you will create your own Outrider and journey across the hostile planet of Enoch in search of the source.
Gee,
of
Sonia,
the
she's not here no more.
You are finished.
It's a pretty dark and unforgiving world.
They're gonna get the
And yes, there is a
the
lot
best
more depth.
No one
to
gets
it,
answers by
but
process of
I can
elimination.
just
go missing.
right now.
It's like Stalin said, no people, no problem.
the genocide.
Oh, earthquake.
All right. Well, this presentation peaked in the first 20 minutes.
That was really stupid of them. Like, why would they put it up first? Like, that's... Unless they have something really special coming at the end. Is it the Avengers game or something like that? They think they're gonna...
Yeah.
the
They confirmed they're gonna show it, yeah.
I guess it's gonna be longer than an hour then.
We celebrate lives we've been given.
All right, let me turn this volume up so people can actually hear it.
It is grief of death which shackles the living.
I'm actually pretty interested in this
causes
game.
The dead to stray.
Is this Oninaki?
Indeed.
I think so.
There is no greater affront to
Sounds like that Secret of Mana
reincarnation.
voice actor.
So we turn our grief.
Yeah,
to
I honestly
joy
hope it's good,
as
but
we
I am
send off
definitely
the
waiting.
Yeah, they burnt me
Reception
before.
before getting it.
This looks a lot bigger budget.
But the souls
I like that it
of
has
those
color.
who held back their tears in life
I like the art
still
style.
need
Yeah, me too.
salvation in
I like that the camera angle, you can actually see their faces
a duty that falls.
Yeah.
instead of that stupid, like, 80% camera angle.
The Watchers sever the bonds that tie the lost to this world and send them off to the next. They navigate the emotions of the living and the dead. They prize life above all else.
Doesn't really look like it has a story, though, more than just a premise.
That can be good though if you're kind of like a traveler, kind of like, you know, that's how The Witcher does it. If you're just kind of going from.
I mean, if it has like a Zelda level story, but has like really good adventurous gameplay, then that's all good for me.
But I think that it looks like it has like an interesting story. It's just I think I get more the impression that you're kind of like a Witcher kind of dude that goes around and you get kind of wrapped up in a particular scenario of like a village or something like that, and you have to solve the problem and you move on.
It looks pretty linear, though. I mean,
August
which isn't a
22nd.
bad thing, but...
Hmm.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake?
There's a
Yeah.
fan who have been waiting.
Ooh.
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Okay. Remake? Or no?
Has been erased from existence.
Did they like remake it from the ground up?
It's an HD remaster.
Yeah, they updated the models and shit.
Oh.
It's remastered for this generation. Wow.
They
Alright.
fixed
This looks
faces
really
and
good.
shit.
This looks really good.
It's gonna be like available now.
Like, so they were willing to work on the models and shit for this game, but they didn't do it for like Final Fantasy VII and stuff. That's pretty.
Well, I think they had to rebuild this game, didn't they? If they didn't have like the original assets, they had to extract it from probably the PS1 version or something.
Every time I see that little clip from Zelb like smiling with his thumb, I think of Spoonie's video with him with the Denting Ice commercial.
When he starts singing, like Spoon is always singing over this part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, I feel dumb. Just this morning, I was talking to
Hey,
someone about how this game is not popular enough to get remastered. Hey, on the Switch.
I'll buy it.
I'll buy it too.
That's gonna make a lot of people happy.
I'll actually be able to extract spells with that speed up button.
Avengers. There's Avengers.
Never meet your heroes.
So for like I don't even want to say 10 seconds, the first 2 seconds of that Final Fantasy VIII intro, I thought for a second they were remaking the game. Like, full scale.
Like
my heart fluttered.
FF8 action combat.
Hey.
Tony, check it out at once. Try to keep up.
They're not using the actors' faces.
I just noticed
Captain
that.
America wears body armor.
The Hulk.
This is some stretchy pants, huh?
You set him up. Files, knock him down. There are humans trapped, not a small angry man gun.
That a joke? Did Thor make a joke? Cap, they got pulsar tanks.
Hulk smash.
That's what he does.
It said in-engine footage. That
looks pretty polished.
What's Black Widow doing? She's like, I'll be here.
Yeah.
Dr. Chimera, what's your status?
Should head back.
No, stay on task. There's still civilians on this bridge.
How the fuck does this game even play? Right, I'm looking.
Isn't it supposed to be a co-op game?
Yeah.
We've seen this entire trailer at this one scene.
That's the ugliest version of Black Widow I've ever seen.
Others call them murderers.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce.
He needs to get a
That
jacket.
was the question.
Well, we all lost something that day. But that's not how this story ends.
It's just kind of like jarring to look at the new faces when you've gotten used to like the actors.
For like 10 years or more. Yeah.
I'm sure they wanted to. They probably couldn't afford the likeliness or allowed to.
Please welcome Sean
It just looks
Escott,
janky.
Creative Director, Crystal Dynamics,
And kind of cheap
Bill
because they
Roseman,
look kind of
Vice
similar, but
President
they're
and Creative
different, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. They tried to use a similar design, but not so similar where they'd have to pay royalties.
Yeah, so it just kind of looks janky. It looks like one of those Chinese knockoff games, right? This is the knockoff Avengers.
Like it has an amazing CG, then you find out it's just a mobile puzzle game.
Yeah.
It's a mobile game. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. We are incredibly excited to reveal Marvel's Avengers to the world.
I don't see. I don't like. I guess people are excited about this, but I just don't understand. People are excited about it. It's like
One that combined
these kind of games are never good. Generally.
It's just running on the hype.
Well, ever since
Superhero
Batman
hype.
Arkham Asylum, it's been, you know, people have gotten their hopes up more like games. Like Batman was good, Spider-Man's good.
That's true.
So they're kind of hoping this follows.
Spider-Man games were always kind of good though, right? And they were good because like they weren't trying to like capture some kind of movie or something like that. They were just their own thing, right?
Very hit and very miss for Spider-Man. Like the PlayStation 1 game was really good. Spider-Man 2 for the PS2 was really good.
San Francisco celebrates
obviously the
Yeah, they got oversaturated after a period, right?
and the team's custom helicarrier.
Yeah,
outfitted
it has
with a
some
strange
bad ones in there.
experimental energy source. However, the day turns deadly in an attempt to steal this new technology.
I'm gonna
results
check
in
out
massive destruction.
what things are looking like on YouTube right now. See if
Our heroes stand.
5 years
They've
later,
already.
a horrific
I see that they've
threatens
posted
the
some of
world.
the trailers
And
already.
our only hope, reassemble.
So-
our
Like
mightiest
not
heroes.
Square Enix official channels, but like
The only reason I'm still
GameSpot
hanging in
stuff.
here
Favorite Avengers
is
in
I
an
feel like they might show
all-new
something
original
the last
More,
5
yeah.
seconds.
showcasing
so they've
authentic
uploaded the trailer.
Marvel
Now the
heroism
question
and
is if we can get the actual gameplay footage here somewhere.
That would be phenomenal.
most.
Yeah,
and
I'm
fight
interested to know
to
if
get it
they
back.
did any changes to Final Fantasy VIII's battle system.
Yeah!
Like,
Yeah,
did they
we
fix
can
some
talk about
aspects
that.
of the junction system, or got rid of the monster leveling?
Because I mean, they did a complete rehaul of Final Fantasy 12 with the Zodiac Age, so they very well could
This is a story about
update 8 as well.
the face of
Or maybe they just updated the models and said, "Here you go,
embracing
same
our
game."
individual powers and learning.
We don't know how to fix it.
together we are mighty.
Right. It was too too poorly balanced.
You'll lead
Yeah,
the
it's
team
very bad
with
idea,
legendary
Sakaguchi.
super soldier, Captain America. You'll call down the lightning as the Asgardian god of thunder, Thor.
That's not Thor.
You'll channel the anger of
Thor's
scientist
brother.
Bruce Banner by unleashing
Here's
the
his beer gut.
Hulk.
That looks like Hulk.
You'll gather intel and strike swiftly as the ultimate tactical spy, Black Widow. And finally, you'll blast through the sky as the charismatic Tony Stark, known to the wider world as the Armored Iron Man.
Bring this incredible story to life, we've assembled an all-star cast. I'll let them introduce themselves.
So here we are.
No, don't do that. That's dumb.
Who are you people again? Hi, I'm Troy Baker, and I play Bruce Banner.
Hi, I'm Jeff Shine, and I play Captain America.
I'm Travis Willingham, and I play Thor.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey.
And none of you are comparable in any way, sense, shape, or form to the actual people who play the Avengers. That was really dumb as a marketing move.
Talked into.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's see, Troy Baker, check. Nolan North, check.
Like,
we got our
yeah,
AAA game.
I'm not ragging on these voice actors, but I mean, like, given the actors that actually play the Avengers, bragging about your third-rate fucking voice actors is really dumb. Like, that's really fucking dumb.
That's the thing. I don't blame them for not getting all these like very high-profile actors onto the game because that probably would have been very expensive. But it is unusual to focus this much on
extremely capable.
what feels
but
like a
she's at the
deficit of the
core,
game.
She's human.
Do you think mentioning Troy Baker and Nolan North is a heavy selling point now for a game?
Stuff, and she has to
Not to the people
step up
who
to it.
I feel like
will
Thor
end
got
up
really
buying this
interesting
game.
in the last
Exactly, right?
10 years
You know,
for
like,
me. I
like,
where he's
Like we didn't get the actual people who play the Avengers, but we got Troy Baker though. Like, who the fuck is Troy Baker, right? And
people who care about the Avengers, a lot of them won't know. You know?
yeah.
To be fair, I think they're. I bet, like, if we got like the actual Avengers actors, this game would be like triple the price.
Well, and that's what I
Yeah.
was saying. I mean, I don't blame them for not getting all these high-profile actors because that would be outrageously expensive. But
Yeah, that's the point. I'm not blaming you. I was just saying it's really fucking weird from a marketing perspective to put
yeah,
focus
where are
on.
they? Are they in like
fact that they didn't get-
a sewer? Like, what's with that pipe in the background?
Secret Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game coming.
Who ordered the pizza? Oh, anchovies.
Well, they're
was the
trying to frame it like, well, we got
What
the
if that
A-list like video
grown
game
Harry
industry
Potter.
actors. Right?
Bruce, no. We were outsmarted. The Terrigen reactor was unstable.
Wonder if that light
there's a
keeps them
couple
up at night.
high-profile
We knew that
actors
we
in
still
Kingdom Hearts.
paraded it before the
press.
entire world.
So what? We just give up? We didn't give up.
I think a
till
lot of the
we
Disney actors
failed.
came back, and
At least I can admit that.
Yeah, but that's not the same as people that play in the Avengers movies. I feel like.
I'm really starting to be worried that the first part is just going to be Midgar, and I'm really starting to worry that they don't have any other shit for the remake right now.
I think it is. He seemed to confirm it, right?
That's
Like
that's
early
kind
on.
of was my fear last night is that we've seen 4 trailers at that point with nothing but Midgar.
They haven't even teased anything outside of, like, they could have given like a single screenshot or like a single, like, just to raise the hype levels. But the fact that they haven't done that probably means that they can't, right?
it makes me almost very sure that the game's going to be zone-based. Because if it's going to take place in Midgard, then you can easily like use zones or use a train as a means to get to other places.
The train, yeah.
It also makes me feel like there's going to be a whole lot of episodes.
Well, but think about it though. No, well, Katase at one point said that these games were going to be 40 hours roughly. So
yeah.
I don't know if that includes like side quests or if that's just the main plot. But I mean, that makes sense why they're adding Sephiroth into points of the game that where he wasn't in the original. Because they can't have a Final Fantasy VII game come out without Sephiroth being in there. That would make no sense. But if it's only in Midgar, They have to make these like weird, like hallucinations.
It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. I have no confidence in their ability to do this if they restrict this to Midgar. It's going to be a total fucking mess.
It would make me wonder how they would do a second part.
I know, guys. I feel like we should talk about this in the podcast.
Yeah, guys, I'm so intrigued about what's happening here right now.
I feel like we could just end the stream right here. Just
if we just
Oh, they might have a last minute thing. You never know.
Pre-order Avengers for the FF7 demo.
How long is this?
Crystal Northwest Studio.
Well, this is gonna be like 4 minutes.
At Square-Enix.
I thought it was gonna be an hour long, but probably an hour and a half, I would imagine. No.
They should have given this much time. Dude, this is the last E3 before the game comes out.
They showed their two biggest games at the beginning and end, if I have to guess.
And our superheroes in action.
Yeah.
I'm just baffled by the fact that nobody's fucking uploading the gameplay.
Released worldwide on PS4, Xbox One, Stadia, and PC.
Wow, Stadia. There you go.
Everybody's uploading the freaking trailer, but can't some people upload the...
Bring some awesome surprises to the PlayStation audience.
Well, if they're there recording it on their phone or whatever, maybe they don't have good Wi-Fi. Maybe I don't know. Trying to make excuses for them.
Like somebody who just cropped the stream. I mean, like because they did show it, right? So somebody should have just cropped that and uploaded it. Right?
I thought you meant like nobody had like a capture card and was like
Including when you'll get to play this game.
uploading high quality footage.
This is what's next for the Avengers.
Oh yeah, I found it.
True believers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are.
Progress, Hank. Have a plan, but it's. Hank, that doesn't look ready. Come on, Tony, live a little.
Oh, it's from like what is it? Despicable Me. It's the shrink ray.
Sort of cute when it. Ah, didn't touch you for a second, Hank.
May 15, 2020. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out first. And remake.
No, go up. Up.
I can't believe they brought out Kase, but I swear the Edamame channel is probably gonna put out some hefty interviews with Kase.
Are they affiliated with Square?
Yeah,
Okay,
they're a part of Square-Enix.
Okay, because I was like, how do they get these interviews? But that makes sense now.
Yeah, they're it's literally like a subsidiary.
A marketing arm of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now we just got Nintendo tomorrow.
All right. So I think that was it.
First thing I'm going to do now is watch the complete frickin' gameplay thing.
All right,
and then
so
I'm going to watch the trailer.
So right now, let's I'm going to end this stream, and then whoever's watching, if y'all want to kind of stick around a little bit, maybe in I don't know a little bit, we're going to come back on and we're going to talk about the presentation. Probably focus mostly on Final Fantasy VII Remake. So just stick with us, but give us some time to rewatch the footage, and we'll be right back with you all.
We have a link for